Hey friend, welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Debs. I make videos that helps international students navigate Germany with ease and confidence. In today's video, we're going to be going through a few things that have changed in 2026 for international students. Of course, these updates are also things that prospective international students should be aware of, so as to make the transition from being a prospective international student to being an actual international student in Germany possible. So we're going to start from the relatively interesting or great part and then slowly move into realities and reality check. So before we get started, please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed, and of course tap on the bell notification because this channel is dedicated to inspiring you, guiding you, providing you materials that you need to survive here as an international student, and of course to aspire to better in life. On the top of the list of things that have changed in 2026 is the minimum wage. Yes, because work for a lot of international students is not just work, it's actually survival. A lot of international students have to work to support themselves here in Germany, and many times many of these jobs are minimum wage job. So there have been a jump in the minimum wage. As at January 1st 2026, the minimum wage in Germany is now a whopping 13 euros 90 cents. So this is something that you want to be aware of, and also something that you want to put at the back of your mind as you go about your life, and also so you know what to expect when you're going to do jobs. On the other side of this increment is also the increments in the upper limits of a mini job. So before now, you could only earn 556 euros from a mini job without being taxed. Right now international students or people who do mini job can earn as high as 603 euros without tax. This might not sound like so much, but for many international students this will make a difference. The extra euros can be groceries for 1 week, and also can also help you or prevent you from checking your bank app in panic. Just a reminder, the 20 hours work limits for international students still apply. So as an international student, one still has to work only 20 hours a week, 80 hours a month. Another quiet change that has happened is the change in the tax-free allowance. Before now, if you earned 12,096 euros, you are exempted from taxes. That amount has been upped to 12,348 euros. So that's a bit of an increase there. So you get to keep some more money for yourself, and at the same time still enjoy the privilege of taxlessness. This means if you're within this limit, your hard-earned money is still protected, especially in a country where every deduction feels personal. Another thing that has been on the increase lately is the transport. Yes, now this increment might not be as fun as the previous two mentioned, but now there's been a general adjustment in the Deutschland ticket. So the general Deutschland ticket now costs 63 euros per month, but students don't pay this price. So the student ticket has gone from 38 euros as at last year to now 43 euros per month. That's a 5 euros increment across board. So yes, students are paying more on the transport this year. However, the good part is it is still cheaper than the generous 63 euros that everyone else who is not a student gets to pay. The tricky part is for a lot of students, they pay for this whether they use it or not, because this is included in the semester fee. But for students in universities like TU Munich, where the tickets are not directly linked to the semester fee, you get to decide if you want to pay or not. And of course, some students bike around the city, so this is a cost that can be avoided. Now, remember at the start of the video I said we're going to start from the great part and slowly get into the reality. The first reality check is as a general increment in the cost of living. So here's the honest part: even if there have been an increment in the minimum wage and a general increment also in the earning limit for many jobs, the truth is the cost of living is on a constant rise at the moment. This is why budgeting is no longer optional for international students. It is now a skill. I have a video on my general cost of living as an international student in Germany. I recently compared books with a few people I know in Germany, and it felt like I must be doing something right. So if you want to see that video on how you can also better plan your finances here in Germany, you can check it out here. Budgeting is no longer optional for international students. It is now a skill. Cooking at home, making only necessary purchases, and of course tracking every expense, because as always the German system always rewards those who plan. Now let's talk about students with family. If you're students with children, Kindergeld, loosely translated children money, which is something that the government pays for each child here in Germany, this amount is now 259 euros for a child per month. Is this amount helpful? Yes. Is it enough? I would leave that to you. And of course, this increment doesn't just affect students with children, it is for every parent in Germany basically. On the other side of increments and benefits is the fact that there has been an increment in the Ausbildung pay here in Germany. Now if you don't know what an Ausbildung is loosely translated apprenticeship. So it's the German apprenticeship system where people get paid to study and also get trained on hands-on skills and professions. For instance, nursing, carpentry, accounting, engineering, IT support, and what have you. If you want to find out more about Ausbildung, the benefit of it, and also why you should consider it, please check out this video. Back to this video, the Ausbildung pay in Germany has been increased to 724 euros in the first year, and as high as 1,014 euros in the fourth year. This means that if you're doing an Ausbildung at the moment or just planning to start an Ausbildung in Germany, it means that you would earn a little better than you did in the previous years. So a few more reality checks before we close the video today. So what's the truth about Germany in 2026? You can earn more, but you would also spend more. There are still lots of benefits. Germany is still a great place to study, but it is no longer cheap Europe. If you're coming prepared, informed, and realistic, you will be okay. If you enjoyed this video and you want more videos like this on the reality of living and studying in Germany, then check out all other videos on my channel. And of course, if you are looking to apply for schools in Germany, I'd like to invite you to join my 4 weeks tax-oriented bootcamp called Masters in Germany application. In this bootcamp, you'll be taught how to find the right programs. You'll also be guided to create a database of over 100 programs so as to maximize your chances for success. In this bootcamp also, you will learn how to prepare your CV, prepare yourself, start building your career from the very start so that you can hit the ground running. Click the link in the description to join the waitlist. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, leave your questions in the comment section, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and send this video to somebody who might need it. Thank you so much again for watching. I will see you on the next one. Cheers.